First, Monday, September 18th, 2017. We are going to be building some more walls in our Landing Pad 1 Alpha, trying to get that all situated. So, let's go over here, go to the load into our Sabian level. It's loading in. It's 4:24 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I forgot to tell you that. So 2 hours behind East Coast and 1 hour ahead of Pacific Time. Okay, there's our level. Okay, there's going here. Start with the windows. Now, unfortunately, we have to go pretty far for this first one. The windows out here. Start deleting all the stuff. Could leave the metal for the framework there. There's nothing wrong with that. interior walls out. Take the installation and with it. The reason I'm not taking those is they're one piece too wide. Went too far. Okay, it did go through properly. Sorry, elbow let go there. Now this side is done. Let's go see how badly this side messed up. Okay. Okay. Started to tilt on me. And then went severely tilted on me. It's okay. And this. Pivot must come off. Or I didn't put it back on. Just a distinct possibility. That's lined up. What happened here? On the correct pivot point. Everything's on the correct pivot point. Just looks odd for some reason. Oh, I know why. Everything's one size too big. Or not everything, but the window is. Everything's on the correct pivot point there. Hello. Get some straight lines here. Okay. No, I still got one, but I wanted. Okay. So I could just have to remake the windows. Sounds like a plan. Hey Moon Dutch, how you doing? This is for the mod that I'm creating for Star Citizen. This will be the landing pad 1 alpha. There'll be 6 in the alphas on this main side, and then on the lower city there'll be 6, and then on the outer city there'll be 6. For us to land our ships in our own little base. Any new updates? No, still the 21st, huh? Okay. Pivot point. Pivot point. So pivots from the center. Not quite the correct angle. I started this when Lumberyard first became available back in January, and I went through, because when I started it was like 0.6 was every time there's a new build I had to restart, so I did various little parts as testing it. You can check up on all my previous work on my YouTube channel that I have, but this is the actual release, the Lumberyard beta. That was the alpha, so I couldn't keep any of it. But this I'll be keeping, and you can see my previous works on my YouTube channel. Just make sure. Still not the right angle. It's okay. A big of a scale. Not super huge. Kind of like maybe a Mercury-sized planet this would be on, but for the size of the city, probably is going to be around 40 or 50 square kilometers. So about twice or 3 times the size of most maps on most FPS maps. Make sure that big enough for, it'll be big enough for yeah, that's what people don't realize is actually how big it's going to be. Star System is gonna be huge. And my mod has to be big to fit in that universe. Okay. It's all lined up. It's a little too small though. Save that. Yes, there will. Turn the grid on before I moved it. Do that. It's taking me a while to get to this part because things have to be just so. Or otherwise, when I take this all and turn it into objects to make the FPS go up, you know, so they don't bog you down if I make objects in the wrong way, then the whole thing will be off. So I got halfway through it, then I had to restart it. Okay. Oh yeah, duh. I'm to the point of where I was before. Okay. Go into my layers. Unselect the windows. Let's get the column. This I'm still building. I have to build more windows and struts. So that's just a blank canvas right now, but it's going to be more of these. It's going to look just like this side. And right here is these 3 spots are going away. And I'll be putting in columns and supports like this. And right here will be an information kiosk where you walk up and it'll tell you what floors certain shops that are on. And over here is your elevator that takes you to the main concourse. Because the main concourse will be here. There'll be a big a hotel, a casino, a big restaurant type bar, and a academy for a bounty hunting academy. Because I got the certificates right here. I've been planning this for a long time, but it's finally out of my head. So yeah, and all this goes real high in the air. And then the roof. I can't decide if I want to put the power cables and stuff in the roof or in the floor, you know, goes to the lights and stuff. Not sure if I should have them exposed or recessed up in the ceiling. I'm not sure. And then because I have to still build the pads. But that'll be on my Twitch page, because you can have polls up like what should I do? Should I have the power in the ceiling or in the floors? That's the first poll I have up, you know, so my community can help me design this. And then over here will be the restrooms and the supply closet, because each one of these panels can come off, and underneath these panels is insulation, and then on the other side, you know, the outer wall. So any part can be replaced, but since we're going to have temperature drop variations in the game, I'm building an insulation layer. I'll show you real quick. Interior walls. Each panel can come off. And underneath is an insulation layer. That could be replaced. And here's the outer wall. Outer wall. So if, like, say, a firefight happens, or you chase a bounty hunter and you knock something over and damage the wall or something, you can replace a certain point instead of having to replace the whole wall. Well, it's very detailed. Thank you for saying that, but I'm pretty sure Star System designers look at it and say, "Oh, that's amateur hour." But thank you for saying that. See, let's get the columns over. No, I shouldn't do that. Since most of the hard work is already done, it's going to be a lot of copying, saving. But those should be in that layer. Okay, it's in the correct layer. Unselect it, select a different layer. Since this is a main layer, I don't have to select sub-layers. Let's turn the interior wall off, because that's always the last part I do. And I'll be doing a stream today of the Persistent Universe. You're more than welcome to join. And if you want to join now, I'll be in I am in the VFA Today channel on my Discord if you want to join in. Here's oops. Too many walls. Actually, let's see, in about 45 minutes, I'm gonna be jumping into the Persistent Universe. Oh, and I approved your application on the VFA organization site and promoted you to Squire, so when you get your computer, you'll be all set to go. Finally, the trash man here. Save that. Get my exterior wall going. that. Okay. So I've yet to edit the ceiling. That's why it flickers like that. Installation back on because I forgot to. Control copies, not shift. Shift makes it go faster. My goal for the VFA is to my personal goal is to be a bounty hunter and to be one of the best bounty hunters, but an AI bounty hunter, one that actually goes after Vandal and not just regular citizens. Like kind of like a Vandal hunter, kind of, you know, right the wrongs. Save humanity either from itself or from the Vandal, or for the VFA is a whole system called the New Vegas system. It's gonna have 3 planets, a couple of suns, a prison on an asteroid for Vandal criminals, and pirate clans. I'm hoping there'll be a pirate clan to come with me so that, you know, or I can make it like I did with Freelancer. Generally, I just hope for everyone to just have a really killer time. Just the game is just everything they want it to be. I'm hoping that if someone has a request, they can come to me and I can put it in, make it happen for them. So this is the game they really want to play. Okay, injure our walls now. there'll be a missions forum for the people. Long, detailed missions, you know, that are good for a big group, like 15 to 20 people. To, you know, go out together. Giant space battles, you know, are gonna happen with giant ships. You know, you go out to the pirate flagship and bombers, and you actually have to do it by organization, or they'll just wipe you out. That type of thing. Big co-op universe for us. Big PvE universe. Does that make sense? That one's complete. Now, let's see if I can... This is... 1, 2, 3, so that's 2. Big space battles are a lot of people saying that's why I'm making it, but you're more than welcome. I'm glad you like it. And I'm trying to make the... It was the look and feel of is several different styles instead of one style, like Victorian or Southwest, or you know, Adobe. So if you have any inputs, I'll put it on my Twitch channel. Ask for... Oops. Well, that worked out wrong. So I'll have to do it slower. That's what happened. As much copied as I can at one time. A lot. They want to make the cap ships so expensive that only super organizations can buy them. But we're supposed to be able to have in-game money. We're supposed to be able to buy some ships and 3.1. They're hoping to get 3.1 by the end of the year, but And the big cap ships they're going to be so expensive that only organizations can buy them. But one good thing about mods are when you have a private server mod, you can mod in your own ships. So our command ship is going to be the VFA Proteus, and it's going to be a Pegasus class escort carrier. Yeah, but pretty much everyone's favorite. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Don't look just like the other side because I have to make the restrooms over right here, so it isn't an exact copy of that one because over here is only a couple of small landing pads. Most of them are medium sized. Out here will be the huge landing pad for like the Halsey or the Genesis Starliner or even the Idris. You know, it's gonna be really big. And then over here is for your like Starfarer. You know, these two will be for the Starfarer. This will be for your freelancers. These will be for your constellations. And of course, the smaller ships like the M50 and stuff would be out here. Let's see. Installation. I didn't build it.